Welcome to the AI Research Roundup. I'm Alex. Today we're looking at a paper trending on X, published on March 30th, 2026, just 3 days ago. It details a massive computational experiment across 25,000 tasks, proving that letting large language model agents autonomously self-organize drastically outperforms traditional, human-designed coordination structures. The paper is titled, "Drop the Hierarchy and Roles: How Self-Organizing LLM Agents Outperform Designed Structures." And as we'll see later, the emergent behaviors these agents display are really striking, with significant implications for building scalable AI systems. Okay, Table 1 positions this research against existing multi-agent large language model systems. While prior frameworks typically evaluate only a handful of configurations with under a dozen agents, this study scales up massively, testing nearly 21,000 setups with up to 256 agents. It also covers 8 different models and 8 coordination protocols, moving from rigid external structures to fully self-organizing ones. This comprehensive zero-shot approach highlights the unprecedented scale of this experiment. Alright, Table 2 breaks down this massive evaluation into 3 progressive series. Series 1 focuses on foundational tests using GPT-4o and just 4 agents across 660 tasks, establishing a baseline for basic coordination. Series 2 then explores scaling by utilizing GPT-4.1 Mini, evaluating systems with up to 64 agents across more than 8,000 tasks. Finally, Series 3 expands to a multi-model setup featuring 8 different large language models, which scales all the way up to 256 agents to test complex dynamics. Well, Figure 1 illustrates the core finding of the study, comparing different coordination protocols. The blue bars represent the sequential protocol, which provides minimal structure while allowing autonomous role selection. This hybrid method achieves the highest quality, outperforming the centralized coordinator protocol by 14%. It also beats the fully autonomous protocols by a massive 44% margin, as highlighted at the bottom. This reveals the endogeneity paradox, meaning neither complete external control nor total autonomy works best. Okay. After the previous figure established the optimal protocol, Figure 2 examines how these systems handle scaling from 8 up to 64 agents. The graph on the left shows that output quality remains remarkably stable, fluctuating very little even with an 8 times increase in the agent workforce. At the same time, the chart on the right tracks the token cost. Interestingly, the cost only grows by about 12%, demonstrating sublinear scaling. This means adding more agents doesn't lead to a proportional spike in expenses, which keeps large deployments highly cost-effective. So, Figure 3 explores how task complexity affects both performance and organizational structure. The left chart tracks output quality across 4 complexity levels, showing strong results initially, but a sharp 38% drop when agents face level 4 adversarial tasks. However, the right chart reveals something fascinating. As tasks become harder, the agent's self-organized hierarchy depth actually increases. This indicates that the system is spontaneously forming deeper structures to manage complex challenges, which is a remarkable example of emergent adaptation. Alright, following those emergent adaptations, Figure 5 highlights another fascinating behavior, self-abstention. The scatter plot on the left compares participation rates against output quality. It reveals that in the sequential setup, agents sometimes choose to sit out of tasks where they lack competence, which correlates with higher overall quality. The bar chart on the right quantifies this mechanism. It shows that 38% of non-participation in the sequential protocol is completely voluntary. This endogenous or internally driven cost optimization acts as a maturity indicator, proving that capable agents know when to step back. Well, while the previous figure highlighted self-abstention, Figure 4 provides a striking visual of how agents continuously adapt their functions. This heat map tracks 16 agents across 10 tasks, where each distinct color represents a newly invented role. The resulting mosaic pattern shows that agents rarely settle into fixed positions, actually generating 115 unique roles in just this small sample. And looking at the white crosses throughout the grid, we can also spot those moments of voluntary withdrawal, confirming that these models dynamically manage both their specialization and their participation. Wrapping up, the main takeaway is that imposing fixed human roles on large language models actually limits their potential. Giving capable models the freedom to self-organize dramatically boosts both performance and scalability. These scalable improvements pave the way for highly efficient, fully autonomous digital workforces. That's it for this episode of the AI Research Roundup. I'm Alex. Thanks for listening.